everyone guzzled gallons of tea. Specifically, members drank Yogi tea, a multi-million-dollar brand you yourself can find in almost every American grocery store. This was no accident. Yogi tea was created and owned by Yogi Bhajan. It's not 3HO's only corporate endeavor. Among the group's many enterprises is the $500 million company Akal Security, which holds contracts with everyone from NASA to immigration detention centers. What's the word for late capitalism in Gurmukhi? As soon as she turned 18, Tasha moved to Los Angeles, one of 3HO's home bases, and for 8 years, she dedicated her entire life, all her time and money, to the group. After a series of exhaustive trainings, she became a full-time Kundalini yoga instructor, and within months was attracting big-name, spiritually curious celebrities to her Malibu classes: Demi Moore, Russell Brand, Owen Wilson, Adrian Brody. Even if they didn't become full-time followers, their attendance was good PR for 3HO. Tasha's swamis, teachers, praised her for raking in the dollars and allegiances of the rich, famous, and seeking. At the cafe, Tasha unsheaths her phone from an inky black clutch to show me old photos of her and Demi Moore, garbed in ghost-white short shorts and turbans, twirling around a desert retreat backdropped by Joshua trees. Tasha slowly blinks her eyelash extensions as a bewildered smile blooms across her face, as if to say, "Yeah, I can't believe I did this shit either." Obedience like Tasha's promised to yield great rewards. Just learn the right words and they'd be yours. There was a mantra to attract your soulmate, one to acquire lots of money, one to look better than ever, one to give birth to a more evolved, higher vibration generation of children. Tasha divulges. Disobey? You'd come back in the next life on a lower vibration. Mastering 3HO's secret mantras and code words made Tasha feel separate from everyone else she knew. Chosen. On a higher vibration. Solidarity like this intensified when everyone in the group was assigned a new name. A name giver, appointed by Yogi Bhajan, used something called tantric numerology as an algorithm to determine followers' special 3HO monikers, which they received in exchange for a fee. All women were given the same middle name, Kaur, while men were all christened Singh. Everyone shared the last name Khalsa, like one big family. Getting your new name was the biggest deal ever, Tasha says. Most people would change their names on their driver's licenses. Until last year, Tasha Samar's California ID read Daya Kaur Khalsa. It might not have been totally apparent, what with the peaceable yoga classes and high-profile supporters, but there was a dangerous undercurrent to 3HO. Psychological and sexual abuse by Yogi Bhajan, forced fasting and sleep deprivation, threats of violence toward anyone attempting to leave the group, suicides, even an unsolved murder. Once followers fully adopted the group's jargon, higher-ups were able to weaponize it. Threats were structured in phrases like Piscean consciousness, negative mind, lizard brain. Take a bite of a friend's meaty burger or fail to attend yoga class and lizard brain, lizard brain, lizard brain would play on a loop in your mind. Often, familiar English terms that once held a positive meaning were recast to signify something threatening. Like old soul, Tasha tells me. To an average English speaker, old soul connotes someone with wisdom beyond their years. It's a compliment. But in 3HO, it incited dread. It meant someone had been coming back life after life, incarnation after incarnation, and they couldn't get it right, she explains. Even 3 years after escaping 3HO, Tasha still shudders whenever she hears the phrase. In 2009, shortly after Tasha arrived in Southern California to give her life to 3HO, another 18-year-old moved to LA to start a new life. Her name was Alyssa Clark, and she'd come down the coast from Oregon to start college. Afraid of gaining the freshman 15, Alyssa decided to try joining a gym. She had always struggled with